Cars are going through now. Obviously the barn finds aren't being driven through. What I'm going to do, just going to get a last look at the Astra GTE replica 1275 GT Mini. I'll try and catch them in the hall. Keep out of these guys' way. These are the cars that are being sold at the moment. A little bit of a sneaky look at what goes on here. So that car is being auctioned as we speak. Let's go back in the hall.
729 German, the Astra S. That looks like a GTE. It's not a GTE. It started live an S and it always will be an S. It's an Astra S. Have a look at it. It's got the alloys. The last registered owners had it 26 years. It's had 5 owners only. It's got to go. Worth its money in spares. Lots of bits on there to make a GTE. Go and have a look at it. Where do you want to be?
This has got some interesting parts, this car. We did feature it on our channels. Caused a bit of a discussion. I think it comes with 3 pallets, as I've mentioned before, elsewhere.
With the car, there's several spare parts with it, including, I believe, 2 new spare wings. 2 new spare wings. So there you go. Lots of bits, and I'm straight in. £300 seems a low start. You couldn't buy the hubcaps for that.
Got to be worth more than £300, surely. The wheels alone will be worth more than that. 400, 5. Seems to be internet bidding at the moment. Oh, it is in the room at £800, so someone here is after it. That's interesting. There you go, it's gone up to 1,000. There's no doubting that the parts are worth that. It's just obviously you need the means to get it home and get those parts off and store it. But somebody's seen the money there. I've seen running cars go for less.
That £1,100, the Astra, at £1,100, it's outside, selling away. Do you want 12, yes or no? At £1,100, I sell it then for the first. On the internet, it's going. Anyone else in the room, at £1,100 for the second, third and last.
It's gone. £1,100. It's hard to say whether that was good or not, because there wasn't really, no one could manage to put a value on it until these guys did, and that was the value, 1,100.
730 German, another rare car now. Used to be lots of about. The Ford Probe, it's a 24 valve probe, that makes it rarer than ever. 1997. That's been dry stored for 16 years, only had 2 previous owners, and it's recorded in 22,000 miles, I believe that's showing. But you make your own mind up on that. I'm straight in. It's on the internet bid. £2,100. At £2,100. It's here to sell. Make no mistake, I sell it at £2,100. At 21, it's on the net and selling away.
The Problet is already at 2,100. I did say when we did a feature on this a little bit, probably one of the rarest Fords out there now. They went through a spell of just not being loved, so they were obviously scrapped and just left. Not many of them now. See the odd one at a show and it really stands out. I reckon this would be a great car to restore.
That 20 is the V6 one. At £2,100. Gentlemen, I'm selling the Probe. At £2,100. At 2-1 only bid. He knocked you all out. 21, 22, 23. At 2-3 only bid at 2-3 the bid.
Oh, it's just started to creep up now. I thought that was it then, but 2,300.
At £2,300. The Ford Probe. At £2,300 only bid at 2-3 the bid. Any further interest in the room? £2,300. It's all on the net. At £2,300. Any further interest? Selling away once. 2,300. The Probe's going all the way.
Must have hit its limit, yeah, 2,300. Again, the internet seems to be where some of these projects end up.
731 Little Mini 1275 GT. 1971, obviously for restoration. Looks to be mostly original, the owner told me. Well, original parts fitted. You make your own mind up on that. We've got a picture there of it, look. We've got a V5 and a heritage certificate.
I think this had quite a reserve on it, so it'll be interesting to see where this goes. Needs a lot of work from what we saw, but then everything on a Mini is doable. Let's just see what happens. 2,400. This is just the internet bids and phone bids being populated into the system. Look.
Have a look round it. Where do you want to be? I don't mind. It's low enough. £4,000 I bid in the room. At £4,000.
There you go. That jumped up quickly. Just see quite a few people looking at this outside.
4-3, 4-4. You all value this. 45. 45 I'm bid at £4,500. At 45 I'm bid. At 45 you're both out. It's on the net now at 46. At £4,600 the bid. At 46 I'm bid. You're both out in the room. At £4,600. It's worth more, I'm sure.
I think it's below reserve, but 4.6 is just. It seems to have met its ceiling here. Oh no! See, proves what a non-expert I am. Look.
At 4-7, at 4-7, last bid of you out, it's against you. At 47, at £4,700, the little 1275, 48. 48 the bid, at £4,800 at 4.8 the bid, at 4.8 only bid at 4.8 the bid, at 4.8 the bid, generally still on the net, 49, 49, give you a bit of time, at 4.9 fill it up surely, 49 I'll take 5, at 49 £5,000, £5,000 the bid, at £5,000 it's going away now once, provisionally twice, last bid of you out, make no mistake.
5,000, so that is provisional. Okay, well that was interesting seeing those three go through. The Astra I found quite educational, and the Mini, I don't know, restored, they're worth a lot of money. I hope somebody does manage to do a deal on it afterwards. I've done deals on cars here that haven't met reserve before, so it can be done, and it'll go to the right home eventually. Bidding going on at the moment, but coming up any minute now. A couple of cars first. We're going to have the Granada, the Lancer, the Astra GCE. We'll try and see if we can get some footage of that. There's quite a lot of people interested in these, so it might be a bit of a huddle around them. Thankfully we've got the barrier there to keep people away. And obviously the film crew that are here, live streaming it all. They'll be here, not just this guy, they also have mobile cameras as well. So let's see what happens with these three. So the next car up is Stuart's Ford Granada 2.8 gear estate that we featured. Done a video of this for our channel and it was really popular. I think, I'd say mostly for the car, partly for the car and partly because of the fact that Stuart's a lovely guy, the vendor. And it's just such a cool car, been stored for quite a number of years in the barn. If you remember, we were there when they dragged it out. Angus, his dog, was giving us some assistance. Neil from NG Vehicle Logistics did an excellent job because it's still covered in all the dust and everything.
Right, you've all been waiting for this one, haven't you? The Ford Granada, you're all itching to take it home and clean it. The 2.8 gear is one owner only from new. 2.8 gear Granada is 1982. It's one owner from new. It's been stored since 2001, used right up till then. 48,000 miles are recorded on there. Have a look round it. A very, very nice project to go with, isn't it? Where do you want to be with that? Where do you want to be? No, I'm not taking that. I'm straight in at £3,000 on commission. At £3,000. It's here to sell.
There we go, £3,000 straight in. Worth a lot more than that. 34 now. I'd be really disappointed if it didn't make 5. I don't think it's going to make the 25 that Stuart was hoping for, but it's creeping up now, reasonably quickly. 43 now. I can't keep up with the bidding. 4,500. What a row of cars there, look. Want a bit of that, would you? Keep you busy for a while and then you get to drive an absolute beast from the 80s, look. We're up to 6. Come on, keep going. So all the people who replied squirt and all the daft comments, there you go. It's not worth anything. We know what it's worth. Very shortly we'll find out. £6,200 plus fees, so over 6.5 grand. Near a 7, I should think.
739, gentlemen. The Opel Manta GTE. Rare sight now, aren't they? 1983. Listen carefully. One recorded, a keeper only. Been garage stored for many years. The Manta GTE. Where do you want to be with that one? One owner from new, don't forget. One owner from new. I'm straight in at £5,100. At 5-1, only bid at 5-1. Strange start. At £5,100 at 5-1 the bid for the Manta. I'll take 5-2.
Interesting. It's got quite strong bidding at the start, this one.
One owner from new, don't forget. One owner from new. I'm straight in at £5,100.
Non-expert me would have put them at a similar sort of value. You know, the Ford and the Opel. Let's see. Maybe that is where it's going to. Oh no, it's going up now. 5-3. It's interesting to see how they do all the camera work here. This is how the experts do it. I'm just standing here with an iPhone, but these guys have got all the gear and all the idea. They really do know what they're doing. Claire likes to watch the live stream at home. She says it's really good, and I've got friends who do the same.
5-7 a bid. At 5-7. At 5-7, only bid at 5-7. At 5-7. At 5-7. All done with that. At 5,700. I'll take 58. At 5,007, I'm going to submit the bid at 5-7. At 5-7, I'm bid. At 5-7. That's the bid I go with. At 5-7. It's had its time. At 5,700, a Manta GTE at £5,700 is provisional once, twice. Any further interest before it goes? 5-7 provisional on the internet.
5-7. That's provisional. So we'll have to see what they can do there. I don't know how far away that was from the reserve. But here we go. This is the star car, certainly as far as the barn finds are concerned. GTE Mark 1 Astra, as you just heard Jeff say. Absolutely stunning. Been stored about 25 years, but really well stored. Just in really solid original condition.
Have a look round it. I think you'll find that is a lovely, lovely start to a mint Astra GTE. It was last used in 1998. It's been stored up since, and it's been stored well, hasn't it? I've looked round it. Look at the interior. Have a good look at the car. You'll never find one like that again. Where do you want to be? 2-owner car. We got someone on the telephone. 3 people on the telephone.
3 people on the telephone. That's quite unheard of. For a barn find, anyway.
And we got someone on the internet, and we're straight in. £12,200. At 12.2, 12.4, 12.4, 12.6, 12.8, 12.8, 13 on the net, 13.2, 13.2 in the room, 13.4, 13.6, 13.8, £14,000 in the room at 14, at 14,000. At 14, he's in the room at 14. 14.2, fresh money on this phone. 14.4. 14.4. Back in the middle of the room at 14.4, 14.6. 14.8. 14.8 the bid. 14.8 I'm bid. You want 15? £15,000 too. I'll get you all in the end. 15.4 right over the back. At 15.4 over the back now. 15,400 £400. 15.6 here just in time. 15.6 do you want? Yes or no? 15.8. 15.8. Fill it up now surely. At 15.8. £16,000 over the back. That's £16,000. You're too late. That's £16,000. That's 16 the bid.
16.2.
16.2. Slowing down. Someone in the room. You've got internet, phone, and the room bidding against each other. This is proper bidding. This. It's like a bidding war now.
17, thank you, £17,000. £17,000 is over on the back wall too. That's 17.2. That 17.2 is straight back at you at 17.2. That's 17.2. Do you want one more? That's 17.2. Yes or no? 4. 17.4. 17.4. I'm bid at 17.4. Do you want 6? 17.6. £17,600. £17,600. My bid on this telephone at 17.6. Do you want 8? At 17.6, yes or no, you're going to miss it. 17.6 on this telephone, I sell it once. 17.6 goes away twice. Any further interest in the room at 17.6? That's yours on this telephone. Thank you for your bidding.
Interesting. A lot of money. Beautiful car though. Well done to whoever bought that. That's going to be a cracker.
To view all of the auction results for this June 2023 sale, go to www.angliacarauctions.co.uk and click the catalogue button under the Classic Auction heading. I do believe the results are up there for a few weeks after the sale, so if you've got to this video at the right time, do go over and check them out. I do hope you enjoyed this video. We thoroughly enjoyed watching these barn finds go through the auction. Take care and bye for now.